Hi boys and girls, I'm going to show you how to draw a flower in the style of Georgia Okeeffe. I have some crayons, I have a piece of paper, and I have some flowers that I collected outside. I like these flowers because there's a number of them growing on a stick. And I like these flowers because they're tiny and I can really hold them in my hand closely. Georgia Okeeffe had a way of drawing flowers by holding them in her hand and peeking deep inside. This one has 4 petals that makes up the flower. This one has 6 petals. And this one has 6 petals as well. I think I'm going to do this one because I like the way that the petals are both light and dark. I'm going to use the blue and purple crayons to make that kind of effect. The first thing I want to do is stretch my petals to the edge of my page. So I'm going to have to look very closely and very carefully. I also have to take a look at the shape of the petals. These petals are long and thin and they come to a point at the end. The shape in the middle is almost like a circle, and if you look really closely in there, you're going to find small things that hold the pollen and things that hold the nectar. Those are the kinds of things I'm looking for. I'm looking for the shapes and colors. Now when I draw, I'm going to start out by sketching gently. Even if you're using crayons, you need to sketch. Sketching the circle in the middle, making it large enough so I can show all the things that I see inside. Now I want all 6 petals. They're long and thin and I'm going to stretch them to the edge of my page. Once you have all of those petals on there, you're going to take another close look. I'm looking closely at the things that are inside the flower. I see tiny little yellowish green. I'm going to color that inside. I'm making mine like little small balls. Look closely at your flower and see what you see inside. The next thing I'm going to notice is how the color changes on each petal. I notice that it's darker in the middle and lighter out towards the edges, and it's darker in the center of the flower. I'm going to start coloring. You'll want to notice things like the edges of your flower petals, the shape of your flower petals, how the color changes along the petal. Does it have lines or dots? Does it have deep colors or light colors? Now I'm going to make my lighter purple out towards the edges of my flowers, blending the two in the middle. Sometimes flowers have markings or designs on them as well. Check carefully on your flower for any markings or designs. The last thing you want to do is choose a color to color the outside or the background. I'm going to choose this light green that I used for the inside of the flower. I think it'll look nice with my purple flower. Color all the way to the edge of your page. If you have paint at home, or if you have oil pastels or crayons or markers, you can do this with just about any kind of material. Have fun looking deep inside of your flowers.